All right, good afternoon, everybody. We're combining two dashes today. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I've got an Aldi order. We're doing Penn State first. They're going from 4:30 to 5:30. So we're going to see how much they add to their $132. And then right afterwards, we're going into the Oregon Dash to finish their 2 hours that they did there. We had a snow delay yesterday, so that's why we're going today. So let's go ahead and get this started. Hey, Vicky, welcome in. I got a $6 Aldi order in the car right now. So after we get done with this, then Penn State will go from 132 to 138, which means they will need they will need $14 to catch Michigan State. So we're going to go ahead and do that first. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And afterward, we're going to have the drawing, for the Mama Gigs 500 drawing, because yesterday Mama Gigs hit 500 during the Oregon Dash, so we are going to have the drawing after that. So let's go ahead and see what we do finishing these dashes up, and then we'll have that drawing. Somebody tonight is going to be a winner of $25. So let's see who that person will be, but let's get these two dashes done first.
Turn right onto State Road 44.
As you can see, we got a little snow that on the ground there, but it came down pretty good yesterday, last night, when I wanted to do part 3 of the Oregon Dash, but because I couldn't, it came down pretty hard. So yeah, it just really wasn't safe to finish that dash last night, so I decided to go ahead and finish it tonight, combine both dashes, get them both done, so that we can go on to the next level. Now, the title of this again, and we can combine both of them with a little help from our friends, and that's what we did with Mama Gigs yesterday. We got her to 500, and I'll do the same for everybody. There's others that along the way that we're going to continue to do that along throughout the course of their YouTubes. So there'll be others. So we'll be doing putting more of those at 500 and 1,000 respectively. So all right, well, let's get this Aldi order started, and we'll go ahead and give them. We'll see how much they get throughout between 4:30 and 5:30, and then from 5:30 on, that will be the finish of the Oregon Dash. So let's just go ahead and do this while we got a no cloud sky right now, and let's see where we go from here. Got 11 of you on here. Welcome in. Thank you very much. 4 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Yep. We're combining 2 dashes tonight. I've got an Aldi order here that would raise Penn State from 132 to 138. And the reason why we gave them an extra high, Fran, welcome in. There will be a drawing tonight. We got Mama Gigs to 500 yesterday during my live stream. 5 hours and I believe 5 hours and 9 minutes into the live stream. We did it 11:09 Eastern Standard Time, so it is recorded. We did it live. So, yep. So there will be a drawing tonight. There will be a drawing. Now, if there's a dirty stack anytime between either of these dashes, then we'll have a second drawing. So we got until 7:30, 3 hours, 1 hour Penn State, 2 hour Oregon. Let's see if we can do it. See? Oh, Dave, I don't think so. The only one that would do that is in Donkey Kong, those little small alligators. Yeah, those are the only ones that would do that. So yeah, thank you, Fran, for taking care of that. Yeah, the little alligators in Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, that was one of my favorite games to play. Hey, Queen, welcome in. Yeah, you got your old one. All right. Yeah, Queen, we're combining both dashes tonight. We're finishing the hour dash of Penn State from the other day after the double technical penalty, and right after that, we're finishing the Oregon Dash. I wanted to do it yesterday, but it snowed pretty good throughout the course of the evening, so yeah, it just was not safe to do it. and I just felt uncomfortable going out there and doing it. So I decided, okay, let's go ahead and do it today. So let's, anyway, I've got a $6 Aldi order in my car right now. So Penn State started with 132. So we add this, it'll be 138. They only need 14 to catch Michigan State, the leader, at 152. So we'll see what happens. They got an hour to get it done. So, and usually my average, they would have needed 20, and my average usually for 1 hour is 15. So let's just see what happens. But remember, we got Uber now. So you got 30 or 50 subs on your other channel. Okay. Well, we're going to keep, we'll keep plugging away at that too. Dean said yesterday, we will keep plugging away until you get that 50 so you can go live on that channel. So, yep, that's what we are on this channel right here. If we could get Mama Gigs at 500 yesterday and do it live at 5 hours and 9 minutes in my live stream, we can do it with anyone. So, yep, hey Pool, welcome in. Sammy, welcome in. Welcome in, guys. We're doing the finish of 2 dashes tonight. The finish of 2 dashes, But still, the theme is because it's mostly the Oregon dash of 2. DJ Fitzgerald, you think you're from this town? This Shelbyville, DJ? Shelbyville, Indiana? Yeah, that's where this is right here. Shelbyville, Indiana.
Onto South Harrison
Yep.
Street.
Okay. But yeah, the finish of 2 dashes tonight, and then we will have the drawing. Who will be the next $25 winner in the Mama Gigs drawing? So let's see who will be that. That will be at 7:30, right after this dash is complete. So, or both dashes is complete. You made 153 today by 2 p.m. Okay. Yeah. Did you have to deal with some snow? Because it continued to snow here, off and on until like maybe 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So, I mean, it wasn't really a real major thing. It was just more of a nuisance. But last night, yeah, I didn't feel comfortable last night, and I went out and did an errand, and I saw some wrecks on the street, and I thought, we're not doing it. So yeah, we're not finishing it tonight. So we can, it's just like baseball. We can have rain, snow delays, things like that. So yeah, Dahlia, welcome in. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, we're just we're going in here and trying to get this done today, to get this tonight, and see support both teams. So, yeah. But it's still, the theme is still, it still is, with a little help from our friends. Because Mama Gigs couldn't do it alone. She had to do, she had to have a little bit of help from her friends. So, yep. And what would we do without friends? Because I know of some people that I've known throughout my years, and I wrote about this in my, in my book series, is that sometimes friends will do more from you than your own family will. Some friends will get you out of sticky situations more than your own family will. That's sad to say, but, but I've seen it happen. And, but like I said, sometimes, you're going to need that friend or that best friend or whatever to help, to help you whenever it is that you need. And then at the same time, though, in order to have a friend, you have to be one. So, yeah, it works both ways. Was there something that you did for a friend that their own family didn't do for them? That's a good question to ask. Was there something you did for a friend or a best friend that that their own family did not do? Should be right here at the end.
879 South
Yep.
Tompkins
All
Street,
right.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
All right, guys. I got a case of water and 2 bags to take, so it's going to take 2 trips. So I'll be right back. Okay, that raises Penn State's total now to 138. 14 to go to catch Michigan State. So, all right. Because of this snow and the cold and everything, I'm not sure what to expect tonight. It could be anything. That's why I decided to just go on ahead and combine both of them tonight. Okay. All right, hang on just a second. All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that call there for a second. But anyway.
Continue on South Harrison Street, State Route 9 for a half mile.
Okay, so I just got a McDonald's offer for $3. Remember, it's all orders accepted, so that'll make it $9. And it's going to the McDonald's that I do not want to go to. So, but it's all right.
In a quarter mile, enter Public Square and take the second exit onto North Harrison Street.
All right.
Enter Public Square and take the second exit onto North Harrison Street, State Route 9.
Yeah, I'm going through the maze here. Let's just see how, yeah, when I had my errand that I had to run, yes, last night before I would even, which is why I decided not to do the dash, there was some kind of wreck up this way, you know, down here past this construction, and then that's when I said, you know what, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm not doing it tonight. We're calling it a snow delay, and we'll just push it back a day. So, and I just had to do that because it just, you know, when I saw the wreck up here, it was nasty. There was like a couple cars turned around, and it's like just some people don't know how to drive on wet roads, especially if it's snow. So yeah, it just did not look safe to do that last night. So that's why I decided to say, no, I'm not doing this. So,
Street, State Route 9.
But the sun's been out for like maybe an hour and a half, and it's cleared up a lot of this, so that's a good thing. But you can see that we did have some snow yesterday, so not as much as Chicago or northern Indiana, but still, we got a little bit. And it's kind of unusual to have that much snow around the second week of November. So it just felt unusual. I mean, this is November and we're getting this much snow? Wow. Okay, then. It looked like oh yeah, somebody's wanting to cross the street on a bike. They should just go on ahead and go across, and then we just sit there and wait for them instead of just waiting for everybody. But anyway. All right. Okay. Hopefully soon this will be open, because it looks like they got the roundabout part done, but they still got to get all this middle stuff complete. Hello, Antonio. I know you said something, but you retracted it. Appreciate you joining. Thank you. Appreciate all of you that are on here, even though there's 5 of you. I appreciate you guys being here. We're just doing, we're finishing these 2 dashes up. So we're going to finish these 2 dashes up tonight, and find out the total scores, and then go from there. And then we will also pick who the next team will be. Now, will I do it tomorrow? Most likely, yes. But we'll see. It's going to be awfully cold in the morning. It's supposed to get down in the teens tonight, from what I understand. So, yeah. Because if there isn't a cloud in the sky and we have, some snow cover on here, then of course the heat that comes down from there, reflects back into space, and then it just makes it colder. So I think it's going to be in the teens tonight. And the teens in November, well, that's not say that it's impossible, but it's not common. So, but it is what it is. It's Indiana weather, and Indiana weather, it can be anything. So we're just going to have to brace ourselves. We just spoke to the lawyer, and they were able to get most of the charges dropped. Of what? Charges of what? I mean, it's good to hear good news of something like that, but charges of what? I mean, let's just try, like I said, guys, when you come in here, let's try to, just keep the chat reasonable, respectable, and, and keep it family friendly. That's all I ask. Okay, that's all I ask of everyone here.
Onto West Rampart Road, then turn right.
Yeah, I can see. So I think what this McDonald's here, I'll bet, is going to go to that apartment complex up here. I'm pretty sure it is. Because of the dollar amount that it is, it's most likely going to go up there. I would not be surprised. Because a lot of those guys in that apartment complex do not tip. So, or if they do tip, you're lucky if you get $1 out of them. So.
Turn right. Then, in 200 feet, 10 West Rampart Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left. 10 West Rampart Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
All right, gonna go pick up this McDonald's. I'll be right back. All right, let's see if I'm right about this. Looks like just a back to the... Hey, Dax, welcome in. Appreciate you joining, man. We finished in 2 dashes here. I got a, not a great offer. All right. $3 going 2.6 miles. It's not upside down, but it's still not the best offer. I mean, not too many dashers are going to take a $3 offer. So I think with the name that's on here, it sounds like it's that apartment up there. Let's take a look and see. Might have delivered this person before. Huh, okay. I don't think it is. It's one of these houses here. That's kind of surprising to me. It's in this housing edition here. It's kind of a shocker. Oh well. All right, let's see here.
Drive west, then turn left. Turn right onto West Rampart Road, then turn left onto Edge Hill Road.
Okay. Yeah, this is kind of a shocker here.
Turn left. onto Edge Hill Road.
All right. South Florida fan, welcome in. All right. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it.
500 feet,
Yeah.
turn left onto Rolling Ridge Road.
Yeah, we're finishing up two dashes
Turn
here.
left onto Rolling Ridge Road.
Okay. We're going to 5:30 on the Penn State dash, and then after
900
that,
feet,
then we're going to finish the
1571 Rolling Ridge
Oregon
Road.
dash.
Shelbyville,
So
Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
non-tipper, I think it's $1. $1. Yeah. Well, all they ordered was a basket of fries. That's it. That's all they ordered. So yeah. I think it's this last house up here.
1571 Rolling Ridge Road, Shelbyville, Indiana
Yep,
46176.
this last house here before you get to that place over there. What does that say? Make sure when you get to that address, what? You come down more. What do you mean come down more? Okay. But I don't understand. Yeah, it's right here at this, I'm right here where the mailbox is. I don't know what this person wants. Let me see. Is me at 1571 Rolling Ridge. Okay. I need to know. I need to know your street name and number. Okay. This person is being very rude. Okay. Okay. Thank you. That is what I needed to know. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to call support to close this out. This person was rude. To ban this person from I'm going to ban this person from taking another order. So yeah, they were, they did not have to get rude with me. So yeah. Okay, so I have to go 103. Oh, right here. Okay. I guess that's the guy. Is that it? Yeah, okay. All right, yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, he's right here. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Okay. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm going to contact support on this and say that the customer was rude and I will not deliver to this customer again. Okay. Customer gave different address, due to new complex. Let's see. And was not very nice in conversation. Yeah, I do not want to deal with this customer. So I'm just going to go ahead and move and get away from him. Okay. Our tip, what do you expect? I'm going to say, well, yeah, but they didn't have, they did not have to, they didn't have to be rude in the conversation. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, to reach the right spot using a new address, you dropped off the order. Yes, but the customer was rude. And I wish not to deliver this person again. Okay, hold on. All right, we got an order here. Hold on. Okay. All right, hang on. I got to do this first. So, okay, go to Culver's. All right, hold on. All right, yeah, accept. All right. Hold on here. I got to go back to the person here. Hold on. Okay, hang on here. I guess they already closed it out. So, they already closed it out. So, I'm sure that somebody, yeah, I guess they did. So, well, the AI was, I will say this, the AI was good at doing that. It's just the customer was rude, and I don't appreciate rudeness. Yeah, they could have handled that a little bit differently. Yeah. And they could see through the conversation how rude that customer was. Putting exclamation points and, putting all caps. That's rude. That's very rude. You don't talk. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know if anything was, if it was frozen or what, but we're back. And I've got $20 here. I got two orders totaling $20, which means Penn State's going to take the lead. So let me be back. I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. All right. All right, now. Okay. All right. Now, gosh, please don't come in and just be rude. Okay. Hey, Tornado, welcome in. All right, now, Penn State's going to take the lead. Now, if it being 9 after, I've got 2 orders here, and one is going to Morristown. So here's the ruling on that. The first order is going to be on Penn State only. But the second order, if it goes to 5:30 and I haven't delivered it yet, then not only will Penn State get credit for that order, but Oregon will also get credit for that order. So they will both get $15 for that order. So that's how that works. All right. Okay, I have no idea where this is, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Your delivery driver's name is Daniel. Okay. Yeah, I had a little something happen there. Something my chat froze or something. I don't know. All right, now where are we going with this?
Drive west, then turn left.
All right, hold on. Okay. But since I have to go to Morristown, that's quite a trip. So, yeah. Okay, so I turn right here.
Turn right onto North Riley Highway.
Okay.
State Route 9.
All right.
Drive northeast Morristown Road for a half mile.
Okay, so I go on that street. Okay. All right, guys. So if we got something good there. So, like I said, something horrible with a rude customer turned into $15. Yeah, but like I said, both teams are probably going to get credit for that. So, because if it overlaps into 5:30, then not only does Penn State get credit for that, but Oregon also gets credit for that 15. So that's how that works. Whenever there's an overlap like that.
Turn left onto Rafferty Road. In a quarter mile, turn right onto North Riley Highway.
All right. Yeah, I think the AI knew what to do. They didn't get back to me, and I just figured, let's, they will see the chat and they will say, hey, this guy was rude. So, or
Turn right
this
onto
person
North Riley
was
Highway.
rude.
State
So,
Route 9.
yeah.
Then turn left onto Bassett Road.
I mean, I'm trying to find your place. If you don't give me the right address at the beginning, you don't need to, you don't need to be rude, and you don't need to act like I'm an imbecile. Okay? Just, if it's a different address, then you just say so. Don't be a...
Turn left onto Bassett Road. Then turn right onto Southeast Drive.
Boy, that was really nice. Boy, they're in a big hurry. It's only 40 going down that street, not 60.
Turn right onto Southeast Drive.
All right.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Richard Drive.
Okay, well, I've delivered on that street before, but that's not the street I'm supposed to
Turn
deliver.
left onto Richard Drive.
Okay, this person does not have a stop, so... And this person here does not have a stop either, so... Well, you're welcome. I was waiting on you two. You guys don't have stop signs. I do.
In 400 feet, turn left onto Southwest Court. Turn left onto Southwest Court. Then you will arrive at 115 West Southwest Court, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
I have never been on this street before. Never been on this street.
You have arrived at 115 West Southwest Court, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA.
Oh, right here in the end. Okay. All right. Okay, this is one with the name that not a very common name. All right. All right, this is the first one right here. Okay. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, so when I deliver this one, it'll be $161 for that Penn State will have. So, but again, you know, since it's 5:15, it's going to take me about 15 minutes to get there. Oregon will also have will get credit for that as well. So, yep, 16 minutes. Yep, 16 minutes. So it will overlap. Okay.
Drive northeast on Southwest Court.
All right, here we go.
Turn right onto Richard Drive.
All right, guys. Okay. So Penn State will take the lead with 161 when, you know, after this one is delivered. But then Oregon will have 15 on top of the 122 they have, so they'll be at 137. And they will have just started their dash. So, but when we overlap, yeah, when we overlap, you know, then both teams get credit.
In 600 feet, turn left onto Bassett Road.
All right.
Turn left onto Bassett Road. Then turn left onto North Riley Highway.
So like I say, guys, you know, sometimes when, you know, bad things happen, especially, you know, something that happened earlier, well, you know, being I got this 15, I'm not going to issue that technical foul now. So, you know, because, you know, there was payback for it, you know, on account of getting a really good order, even though it's going way up here. And that both teams get credit for it. So, yeah, that's how that's going to work. Okay. So, I'm going to drive all the way up here to Morristown. But it doesn't bother me because both teams are going to get credit with $15. So, the thing that I'm waiting to do is to see who is going to. Oh, by the way, I got an offer. I got an offer from Uber Eats, $8, going 6 miles. But it's going the opposite direction. It's going to Fairland and not Morristown, so I couldn't take it. So we couldn't do the dirty stack there. It was going the opposite way. So let's enjoy our trip to Morristown. Don't see this town very often, guys. And the ride up here can be very pretty. It's just sometimes we have a little signal issue up here. And I think that's what happened back there when I had to restart everything, was because, you know, everything had frozen for whatever reason. Appreciate the 14 likes. Appreciate those of you that are on here watching. I thank you very much. Yep, we got a good one going here. We had one little bad apple back there, and I just told, you know, AI, hey, you know, just, you know, it was a bad thing, and you know, the AI closed it out for me, but I hope that they, you know, let the humans know that customer was rude, and, you know, I don't wish to deliver them again, because I don't need, you know, that was not right to say what they said. If I don't know the address, you see, you need to tell me ahead of time what your address is. Just keep on going down, tell me your address. Don't treat me like an imbecile and, you know, leave me in the dark. Well, what's your address? You didn't give it to me. You don't need to be rude because you didn't give me your address. But whatever, that's all said and done. We got this $15 order to cover it, so let's go take care of it, guys. Yep. $29 plus 132 will be 161. That means they'll be ahead by 9 over Michigan State. And in first place. After 2 of the craziest dashes on Thursday. Just insane dashes. That's what they were. If you haven't seen them, you really need to check them out, because they're laughers, both of them. Big time laughers. Absolute laughers. We've still got 10 minutes. So, after I drop this off, then Oregon will have $132. They started with 100. No, wait a minute. No, they had 104. I'm sorry, 104. But they will get 15, so they'll be at 119. So yeah, they'll be $119. I'm going the opposite way. I'm going the opposite way, Uber. There's no way I'm going to be able to drop this off and then go over there and pick that up. I can't do it. Someone else is going to have to do that. I can't. I'm going way out of the way. Ooh, somebody gave me some jewels. I don't know who that was. Yeah, I kind of, I didn't know what that is. Somebody gave me some jewels. I'll have to play the song after I do that. Yeah, I'll give whoever it was credit for that. I'll do that after I drop this off. Thank you to whoever that was. I don't know who did it. I would have to look way back up in the chat to see who did that. Thank you very much. I did not. I really appreciate that. I just now noticed it. Yeah, you can see we had a little snow here, guys. You can see that. Yeah, had a little bit of snow. Early November snow. And we got a sunset going on over there. So after I drop this off, you'll probably see more of the sunset. Now, I'm more of a sunrise guy, though, not a sunset guy. I love the sunrise more than I do the sunset. So, okay. All right, those of you that are on here, welcome in. I'm heading up towards Morristown to deliver this order. 2 teams are going to get credit for this order because of the time that it's because I do have to have the time to go back, which is why both teams are getting credit.
Turn left onto East 1000 North.
So this is going to be one of those houses down here, you know, not in the actual town itself, I guess. Now there's one customer, when I turn down this road right here, there is a customer that orders Aldi all the time. And then I deliver that person because I know this road right here. I turn on this road and I go all the way down for a long time. Turn left and it's the first house on the left that I usually deliver Aldi to, but this is a completely different person. So
continue for 3 miles.
So when we go back, you'll see the actual sunset. I mean, the sun will probably be further down in the horizon, but at least you will be able to see it. So, and that's a good thing. Okay. Only somebody nailed that at that mailbox there. I wonder if that happened yesterday. That snow that came down last night, it was pretty tricky. And like I said, it just really was not. I just didn't feel comfortable going out and doing that yesterday. It just didn't seem safe to do. Boy, you can look at all, so even with the snow, and you see all the red in those trees up there, guys. Yeah. It's almost like you got 2 different seasons on the same, 2 different seasons in November. At least that's the way it's looking right here. You see all the beautiful red and different colors, and then you have then you got the snow on the ground. So it's like you got a taste of both autumn and winter. It's just, I don't like the latter. Yeah. I do like the autumn season. I do enjoy that, but I do not like the season that follows. And what you see on the ground is a prime example. Then I gotta turn left, so okay. Yeah, this road right here, if you turn on a certain area, it's a customer that orders Aldi all the time. And they pay okay. I mean, depending on how much they purchase. I mean, I think one time they gave me like $27 or something like that, but I had to shop for them for like 40 items or something, I think. I know it took me 40 minutes to shop for them. But anyway. Okay. All right. Okay, there's a good question for you guys. Here, I'll just lower it there, though, for you.
Turn left onto North 300 East.
Okay. Well, now you see we're actually in Morristown with that sign right there.
Continue for 1 mile.
Well, that's not quite a mile, but... So there's a good question for you guys. I'm sure that I could get some really interesting answers on that one. The street that much, so I don't know what to really expect here.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto US 52.
On to 52? Well, that's right. You can't turn on that road there. Okay. Yeah, because they got that blocked off. But man, this is awfully far. I didn't think I'd have to go all the way down here.
Turn left onto US 52. Then turn right.
Now this here would go to Rushville, but we're not going that way, so all right.
Turn right. Then 2920 East US Highway 52. Morristown, Indiana 46161, USA will be on the right. 2920 East US Highway 52, Morristown, Indiana 46161, USA is on the right.
Okay, now, question is, where's the entrance? What entrance do I use here? This is... All right. Okay, what's it tell me to do? Leave at the door, but which door? It doesn't even show a picture of the door I'm supposed to leave it at. So, all right, I'm gonna have to be an amazing guesser here, guys. All right, I'll be right back and try to figure it out. All right. Okay. Yeah, I guess that wasn't the door that they told me, but I mean, that's what he was all right with it. Okay. So here we go right here. Okay. Now that bottom number right there is what I got for the order. So that is what Oregon is going to start with, since we already went into the next dash. So, all right. So, and then this is the total that right there. That's the total that Penn State ended up with. So you add that to 132. That gives them 162. So they're $10 ahead of. They're $10 ahead of Michigan State. So Penn State 162, Michigan State 152, and let's see. I'm going to go back the same way because that area over there I think is still closed. I mean, I don't know for certain, but I think it is. So. Hey, Fran, welcome in. So, yeah, all right. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go back the same way I came. I think that would be the smart thing to do. All right. Let's see. We'll go down this way. Yeah, this is the way I came. My superpower to you to get rid of the trolls on YouTube forever. Yeah, especially, yeah, Fran, yeah, especially on Roy's. Roy's had some funny ones lately. Oh man. But yeah, we just took a we had to drive up here to Morristown again. But that good news is that Oregon will, got credit for that. Got $15 because it overlapped. So yeah, there's some jerks that go and destroy deliveries for some reason. Yep. He said last night on his, I said, what do these people have against puppets? I mean, I have a lot of haters and anything, but what is it about puppets that they hate? I mean, what about it? Yeah. Oh, thank you, Fran. I really appreciate that. Yeah, guys, we're gonna as soon as I get up here and see that sign, I'm gonna go ahead and turn right. Yeah, right where that guy is. I'm gonna turn right up there so I can get back to the main road. Yep. All right. We'll go ahead and turn we'll get the music on. And thank you, Fran. All right. Here we go, guys. Yep. And we'll see who the winner is going to be tonight. I'm hoping to get a dirty stack, but the problem was, I got orders from Uber, but it was going the other direction. Roy's the most wonderful, caring person. I even told him last night, I said, even the Magic 8 Ball hates puppets. Or doesn't like puppets. He goes, yeah, I guess so. And even, they programmed the Magic 8 Ball to hate puppets. So why? It never agrees with him. Okay, well, let's go ahead and here, I'm just going to, all right. Let's go ahead and put the song on for Fran for doing that. So, and also for Penn State taking the lead. All right, there we go, guys. Okay. So now we're going to go to 7:30, and at 7:30 we will have our Mama Gigs drawing. And that was fun yesterday, getting her to her 500 in 5 hours and 9 minutes into my live stream. And actually, yep, it was nice to get her there. She went live last night, and she had this look on her face like the glow that said, finally, I now have what I need. Now I need the watch hours, but at least that first step is done. So now she's going to get a whole bunch more people watching her now that she has it. As a matter of fact, even when she went live after she had the 500, she ended up getting 10 more. So, so that's a pretty good padding, right after you go live after hitting the 500. So that was a pretty good padding. I don't know if she got any more back of there. 29 degrees. You can see the snow right here, and then, you got the sunset going over there. It's too bad it's clouded up a little bit because, yeah, it's starting to cloud up again because I think we're supposed to have more flurries again. But this is, for you, Fran, it's sunset time. 87 here. Yeah, it's a 58 degree difference. Yep, 58 degree difference. Yeah, this is early November. You see all the colorful trees, and it's almost like you had two seasons. Or what we got? Whoa! Yeah, I'm taking that. That's $19. I don't care where it's going. I know exactly where it's going.
1792 North Riley Highway.
Gosh, that's $33 already.
North State Road 9. Turn left on North State Road 9.
Yeah, and that's just straight highway going down there to St. Paul. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna let's see. Yep. Why am I turning right there? Zaxby's is right. Zaxby's is over on the other side. What on earth is it saying? I don't know what's up with these, with these things here, but yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, as soon as I get up here, I'm going to put DoorDash in pause. That's also going to St. Paul. I'm taking them both. That's $23. All right, DoorDash, I gotta pause you now. All right.
Head to your pickup at Zaxby's 1792 North Riley Highway.
That's $23 on Uber. Yeah. Cheer is right. $23 on Uber. Yeah. Man, that's awesome. They just got credit for the, for 1586. So you round that up to the nearest dollar, it'd be 16. Now you got Uber. So that'd be $24. It's almost like you're getting $40, just like that. Okay, so I got to go to Zaxby's first, then I got to go to town, go to Burger King. Yep. Man, that's that's the way to that's the way to start the dash. I like that. Wasn't expecting that. Now, I'm just hoping that both of these places, that even though I'm having to drive a long way, that both of these, of course, over at Zaxby's, Zaxby's, a lot of times the order is not ready. So maybe by the time I get there, it will be ready. So we'll see. I don't know if it's going to the same person or not. Probably not. I think one of them might be going to a truck stop. It might go to the truck stop though, which is fine. I mean, if it does, it does. Yeah, so, but I'm just hoping it's going to two places or even the same person. Hey, what's going on, Colleen? Hey, your team is kicking butt right now, Colleen. They just they overlapped and got the 15. Now I got a stack order of almost $24. So, yeah, that's the way to start the part 3 dash right here. Getting right in the thick of things. Got to go and check back soon. Okay, yeah, we'll have the drawing. In about an hour and 15 minutes, we'll have the an hour and 7:30, hour and 45 minutes. We're gonna have the drawing, Fran. So yeah, so I'll just let you know that. Yeah. Your team is just off to a most beautiful start. They had 104 to start, and when you put these two orders, you see what. And then you already got the 15 on the the 16 on the overlap, so that gives them 120. And then this right here, I delivered both of these. That's going to be 23. So 23 and 120, maybe $143. That makes them only $19 from the lead. And Fran sent another 100. All right, yeah, we're gonna play the. I'm almost up to Zaxby's right now, though. But yeah, I'm gonna play that. Oh man, that's so awesome, man. Oh man, what a way to start! What a way to start! Yes, I love it. Woo! Oh yeah. Probably because it's cold out and people don't want to be driving, and plus a lot of those dashers don't want to go to St. Paul because St. Paul is kind of far. So beautiful afternoon there. Yeah, well, it's kind of evening. It's 5:45, so yeah. And we got until 7:30 to end the dash. So yeah. Man, I'm loving this. Make sure that both places have it. That's an awfully far distance for me to have to go pick this up, and then they give me the extra one. Yeah, that was. But I'm really not that far away, so I knew that Charles Keeping It Real Life once said that there will be times that you will appreciate Uber, and I'll tell you what, this might be one of those times. Because I was a long way down there in Morristown, and for me to get an order, yeah, I'm going to be driving down to the other side, of town, but I mean, it's worth it because, when I'm going for $24, I usually make that in an hour and a half. So, on an average. So, I mean, even though it might go a little, like close to 20 after 6 or something, I still, that would still be around the average time that I would complete orders anyway. Because I usually average about 15 an hour, regardless of what it is, regardless of where it is I'm at. But, these two orders here is $23. So, well, actually, if you put them both together, it's $24. So, that's $40 right there. $40 just in, between the two orders. But it does not count as a dirty stack because I got the, all right. Ooh, you sent us Sunday. All right. Yeah, as soon as I say I'm going to play the music, guys, once I get up to the to Zaxby's, I'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, I have no idea why they're telling me to turn left up there. That makes zero sense. So, I do not know why they're telling me to turn left, because if I'm turning left going on Rampart Road, then they want me to do a U-turn and then go back on and go straight when you can turn left up here. I don't understand it. It just, I don't know, man. These GPSs are like, wow. Okay.
In a quarter-mile, turn right on West Rampart Road.
Nope. Turn left. Because Zaxby's is on the left side of the road. Yep, they're on the left. And there's Dean. We got JF. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. As soon as I get up to Zaxby's, I'm going to go ahead and play this, guys. Yeah, Dean, I just got a stack Uber ordered. $18. They're both going to St. Paul. $18. I got an $18 Zaxby's and a $5.50 Burger King. Both going to St. Paul. So.
Turn right on West Rampart Road, then turn left on Edge Hill Road.
Oh. I do not think so. Zaxby's is right here. It's not right, it's left. Unreal. Okay. All right, I'm going to go get this. I'll be right back. Oh, hold on a minute. Before I do, wait a minute. I got to play the song because most of the times it's not ready. So we're going to go ahead and play the song first. Thank you, Colleen, for that high five. Appreciate it. Very much appreciative. Oops. Okay, I'm just gonna resume it and then pause it again. Okay, so that way I still got over 30 because I know I'm gonna need it. All right. Okay, here we go. Be right back. St. Paul is a little bit of a trip, so I'm going to go ahead and stuff this in my bag here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Okay. Come on now, get in there. There it is. All right. Verify it. Verify. Got it. Wait, what was that? Okay.
Head to your pickup at Burger King, 1830 East State Road 44.
Okay, so now I have to get on the highway to do that. So then I have to get back on the highway again. So, okay. So I'm not going through the maze to go over there. I'll just take the highway. So. All right.
Turn right on North Riley Highway.
Now tomorrow, of course, with it being Veterans Day, I don't know how that's going to affect dashes or anything. Could be interesting tomorrow. So I'm going down and taking this road here.
Keep right toward I-74 East.
All right. I go pick up my Burger King, and then I get right back on the highway to go to St. Paul.
In 2 miles, take right exit 116 onto Indiana 9 track toward Indiana 44.
Yeah, that's interesting. From Morristown to St. Paul. Gosh, I wonder how many miles that is going from there to there. That's a lot of miles. But we're going to have, but that's a quick $40 within like maybe an hour and 10 minutes.
Right exit 116 onto Indiana 9 track toward Indiana 44 using the right lane.
It is below freezing. You know, maybe people just don't want to go out because it is below freezing. Either that or they're preparing for Veterans Day tomorrow. I mean, who knows? I don't see, you know, there's usually more traffic on the road than this, especially at this time.
Take right exit 116 onto Indiana 9 track toward Indiana 44. In a quarter mile, turn left on East State Road 44.
Okay. Yeah, those of you that are on here, I said I'm about to get a stack Uber Eats to go to St. Paul, totaling about $24. You're attending a Veterans Day ceremony tomorrow with your wife? Oh, great. That's good to hear, Dax. Yeah.
Turn left on East State Road 44.
Yeah, we celebrate our veterans. They've they've sacrificed their time, you know, to fight for our country and fight for our rights. So, yep. There's the sunset, guys. That's Fran's thing, not, you know, she's the sunset, I'm the sunrise. All right. Let's see, I will be okay. I mean, sunsets can be pretty too. Even though I'm more a sunrise guy, and sunsets are nice looking as well. So, okay. Yeah, I'm just glad I got this one guy's in that bag right there, so that, you know, it'll stay nice and hot for him, because St. Paul's kind of a little trip from here. Even on the highway, it's still a trip.
Turn right, then turn left.
Let's see, I'll be able to turn left up here. Okay, very good. Okay, now let's go see if they have this ready. Be right back. Okay, so they're both going to St. Paul, so we'll put both of those right there. Okay. Surprised they didn't order a drink, but they didn't, so all right. I guess, yep, no drink. Okay. Okay. Who's first? Okay. Second order's first. I think that's a good thing. Okay. Just got to make sure. Yeah, this person is getting ready to turn, so I just have to make sure that they're just going to have to give me some room so I can. Okay. All right. And they wanted my parking spot. Okay. Yeah, you can have it. All right. 17 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Then turn left on Durand Drive.
About maybe an hour and 25 minutes or a little bit more time than that, we're going to have our drawing for the Mama Gigs drawing. To see who our next winner is. Let's see. Hey, user Z4C 47. Welcome in. Appreciate it. We're taking a stack Uber Eats out to St. Paul. So somebody's got to trip the light or something. It's a little bit here. Let's see. I don't know that. I said I learned that a long time ago, but it's it's been so long I forgot a lot of stuff. But so I'm not sure exactly what that means, but. Anyway, like I said, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Okay, we finally got the light. Time is money here, guys. There's, even though there's a little bit of money here, still, we're in a contest, and we gotta keep moving.
Make a slight right turn on I-74 East using the right lane.
I know that's that's German language. I will say my mother had German in her family, so like I said, had she still been around, she would know exactly what that means. But I don't, unfortunately. So all right, we're gonna take the highway.
Right turn on I-74 East.
Okay, we're going to 74 East, heading towards St. Paul, guys, so it shouldn't be that long when we get up there. From Morristown to St. Paul. We went from a stack order on DoorDash to finish the Penn State into a stack on Uber Eats to start Oregon's final 2 hours. So they already started with 15 on the overlap, and then this right here is 24 between the 2 orders. So and it's only just a little after 6, so we still got some time to get some good, some stuff to happen. So never know. I could get a McDonald's up here, still going to St. Paul. You never know. That's Uber Eats, of course. Yeah, keep it real, Life One Charles. He did say there are times that you will appreciate Uber, and this is one of them. And I'm glad now that I did include Uber in this contest, because it's certainly showing to be a very big benefit here. there's a little bit more traffic up here now. Now it's a little after 6, so. But it was surprising to me today, the traffic that, when I went out to get stuff for the cats earlier just to see, exactly what the weather was like. Yeah, it was still snowing a little bit, and I didn't see a whole lot of traffic on the road. I think a lot of people decided to take the day off. And there were some schools in some areas to where the school just closed for the day and just did e-learning. So maybe that had something to do with it. Okay, we're still 6 miles to St. Paul. But it's highway driving, so that makes all the difference. I usually don't go on this this highway too much, but because of the 2 orders that I got, I just had to make, because I like going the other way, going down the country road, because it's more pretty down there. Even though it might take just a little bit longer to get there, I just like the drive going down that country road.
In 2 miles, take right exit 123 towards St. Paul.
Yep, we're almost there. As you can see, the truck stop up there. And I notice whenever I go to Greensburg, I know a lot of the, especially those that live, in Shelbyville to go to Greensburg to work at Honda. I know a lot of them will stop up there to McDonald's and pick up their breakfast food there and head over to the Honda plant, because they won't have time to eat until they have their lunch break. See, I know that because I was I had an orientation there once. I had an orientation there, and the next day I had an orientation to where the W-2 that I work at now in the same week. And I had to choose between the two, and I chose the one where I'm at now over Honda, because the one where I'm at now offered me $2 more an hour. And the work really was not as bad where I was to start compared to what I thought it was going to be at Honda. So I think I made the better choice. All right. We're almost here.
In a half mile, take right exit 123 towards St. Paul using the right lane.
All right. Oh, man.
Take right exit 123 towards St. Paul, then turn right on North Old US Highway 421.
Surprised you didn't call it Michigan Road, because it's still Michigan Road up here. I mean, the DoorDash GPS still calls it Michigan Road. Last part of the sunset right there, guys.
Highway 421.
All right.
Turn left on South 800 East.
You gonna go? It's your turn. Yeah, don't just sit there. It's your turn. Come on now. Okay. I don't know how long further I gotta go up here. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I have to go up here. Those of you that are on here, we are in St. Paul right now. I'm about to drop the first of 2 Uber Eats offers here. The lowest of the 2, $5.50. And then the other order is $18.50. So. Just can't get used to this being so dark at 6 o'clock at night.
In a quarter mile, keep left onto Franklin Street.
They didn't change their clock over there.
Keep left onto Franklin Street.
Okay. Okay, make sure there's no stops here for them, okay? So the drop-off must be...
In a quarter mile, turn left.
So the drop-off must be up here shortly. All right.
New message from Kelly E. My dog is outside. Don't hit him. Black and white. He's friendly.
I'm not going to hit him. I don't want to hit anything. That's why, you know, I'm glad you told me. So that just gives me more reason to slow down a little bit. Yeah, I love animals. I don't want to do anything to an animal, especially a dog. Okay. Question is, what side of the road are you on? I don't know. It says you're on the left-hand side. You're way down here.
Turn left, then drop off on the right.
Oh wait, no, I guess I have to keep going because it said I get.
Kelly E says, meet at door. First house past the purple Halloween trailer. Please knock.
First house past the Halloween trailer. Okay, so there's a Halloween trailer, then it's this one. Okay, I guess this is what she wants. Okay. All right. There, it looks like that's her. I think. Yep, there's the dog. All right. All right. Oh, hello there. Yes. They thought you want. Yes. I love it. All right, that's a very nice lady right there. Okay, very nice. All right.
Get to your drop-off at 5661 North County Road 700 West.
Okay. It's just south of the St. Paul. Well, then why didn't I deliver that one first? Hang on, guys.
East Harrison Street.
All right, famous dog.
East Harrison Street.
All right, famous dog friendly. The dog was friendly though, but the lady, the lady was even friendlier. At least she was outside brushing the snow off of here, and yeah, she, because I was talking with her and she said, "Here, I gotta fix this real quick because I don't know why that fell off. That shouldn't have fell off like that." Okay. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, and so now I gotta turn here.
In a quarter-mile, turn left on North Webster Street.
Okay. Yeah, we could have bad signal here because, I mean, I've known to have bad signal in this place. So if it is bad signal, I apologize, guys. Because here in St. Paul, there is known for a bad signal. Here and Waldron. When you're out this far, I don't know what it is about the signal, but the signal can be bad. So, okay. Okay, here, move this over a little bit. There we go. It should be a little better. Okay. Up a little bit. I guess it's not letting me. I don't know why. Okay.
Turn left on North Webster Street. Turn left on North Webster Street.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what is it, having me backtrack or something? Is what it's looking like. I never understand how these GPSs work. It's almost like they just had me backtrack.
Just ahead, turn left on East Jefferson Street.
Well, Jefferson Street reminds me of Franklin. Of course, I don't think I've been down this far on down here before.
Turn left on East Jefferson Street.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I'll just go straight this way and make sure ain't nobody coming. All right. I've never been this far deep into, I've never been this far deep in here. This is the farthest I've ever been here in St. Paul. I've never been this far. This is weird. I've never been this far.
Drop off.
Okay. Never been down here. This is surprising. This is new for me.
Drop off.
Okay. Okay, so I guess it's the next one here. I guess it's this one. Okay. Come on, guys. Where's the Motel 6? Okay. Where's the Motel 6 thing? Leave your light on. Hang on. All right. Okay, does he... Okay. Meet at door. Okay, so I don't need to take this with me. Yeah, he was happy. He said, man, it's still warm. I said, yep, had it in my hot bag. He said, well, thank you. I said, yeah, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. All right. How are we doing on DoorDash? Is it? Okay, so. Oh, wait, no. Okay. All right. Okay, it's still going to be a while before I get up there anyway. I had to restart it. So, okay. Yeah. I only had like, I had 5 seconds before it was going to time out my DoorDash. 5 seconds. Oh, man. Okay, well, we got an hour left. Couple nice people down here that I delivered. That's nice. Yeah. Compared to that one person earlier today, man, I couldn't believe it. I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, all you asked for was a basket of fries, man. You don't need to. You didn't have to be rude like you were. Okay, those of you that are in here, I said we just dropped off 2 Uber Eats offers to 2 nice people. So, yep. Hey there, Daryl. How's it going? Yeah. It's done pretty good. So far, I made $30 on DoorDash, and I just made $24 on Uber Eats. So I've made $54 so far right now. And we got about an hour left. So, but I've still got to get back to town. Okay, so well, now I'll just take this way. Let's go back down here and then just go down the other way and just head back. So yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. It's weird seeing St. Paul at night. Very weird. It really is. Very weird seeing St. Paul at night. Okay, I guess it's this way I go, right? I think. Is it this way? Okay. I don't know, maybe, or is it this way? Yeah, okay, Frank. Yeah, I guess it is this way. Okay. Yeah, I'm just learning to, yeah, it is this way. Okay. Yeah, I rarely ever dash here. I never ever take orders here at night. It just looks real different at night than it does during the day. So, yeah. All right, Josh, in the power to touch an item, see where it's been. Well, the power. I mean, see, well, what I like about this, Josh, is that when you get an order, especially on DoorDash, before you accept it, you can click on the house, the house icon to see what address it's going to be, to see, where you're going, or if you're not in a contest, you can determine whether or not you want to take that order because of where the house location is, especially if you know your area really well. All right. Well, let's see how much we can add to that. So, that's so let's see. That's $40 added to the 104 they had. That's 144. Penn State has the lead with 161. Michigan State second with 152. So all Oregon would have to do is get 8 to tie Michigan State, and then they would go, and then there would be a tiebreaker. So, but of course, anything can happen because we're still not in the 7 o'clock hour yet. So, but first, we got to get out of town here and then head back on the highway. Man, that was really nice, getting a nice little $24 coming down here. That was 2 nice people, too. Yeah, that really was worth taking those 2 Uber offers coming down here and not doing DoorDash. So, I should go first because you got there later. Okay. Okay, I got to take the highway to go back, guys, because, time is of the essence here, and we got to get back to town. So I was hoping that Uber would have gave me a McDonald's here to go back over there. I thought maybe they might have, because sometimes they will do that. Have you come down and pick up or even a Dollar General for that matter. I had to come down here for a Dollar General once and take it to a customer there. So I was hoping maybe I might have one of those, but no. All right, heading back to town. Okay. Woo. So we're about 8 minutes away from getting back to town. So for those that didn't know, Penn State took the lead. $30, 160. They had 132 to start. They were 20 behind Michigan State. So, and they ended up putting a 30 spot with a big stack order that went to Morristown in 1 hour's time. So, that gave them 30. That gives them the lead with 162. And they're ahead of 10 of Michigan State by 10, 152. And then right now, 100 and let's see, $40, $144 right now for Oregon. So let's see if we can get back by 6:45. We can pick up some orders. A good pizza order would help right now. They only need 8 to tie Michigan State, 18 to tie Penn State. So we'll see. Not sure how much you can do in a 45-minute period, but dinner time, you never know. Let's see, $20 for the win. Yeah, you can do it. Looks like Dean's called it, so let's just see if that's the case. But we've done well on both platforms, so. Hey, Anthony, welcome in. I'm with UK. Yeah, hey, welcome in, Anthony. Appreciate you joining. One dirty stack away. Yeah. Well, I've already got one drawing coming. That would be nice to do a dirty stack and you have 2 drawings. I would love that. I had the offer going to Morristown, but the problem was the Uber wanted me to go to Fairland when I was going to Morristown the opposite way. So that wouldn't have worked. I mean, it wasn't a bad offer, but I couldn't go both ways. There was no way. The DoorDash was going to Morristown and the Uber was going to Fairland. I couldn't do that. Yeah, well, I'd love to do a dirty stack. That would be sweet. I would love that. That's the only bad part about this is the drive back. But it really was worth it to take that, even though it seemed like it was a long trip. It was worth it because that was $24. Money Cure, welcome in to fly. Yeah, I wish you could, but we weren't given wings like birds, so, and you can only go so fast in a car. Drift off the next exit. Well, we're not drifting, we're getting off on the next exit, but we're not drifting off. So we're not going to do that. So how about them Hoosiers? Oh yeah, that's my school. Absolutely. Yeah, that's where I went in '87. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I was on campus when Keith Smart made that winning shot in the championship game. I was on campus during that time. And you talk about, you just talk about absolute craziness. You had to have been there to see it. I'd never seen something so crazy. I mean, it was crazy enough when they beat UNLV to get to the last game. It was crazy enough then for them to win the whole thing. You know, it was even more crazy. I'd never seen. There's Shannon. Welcome in, Shannon. Yeah, welcome in. Welcome in, Shannon. Yep, roll the truck, bro. Do a flip. No, we don't do flips. And I don't drive a truck, so. Okay, now we're getting off at this exit here. Okay, we're back in town. Okay. Okay. All right, so it'll be red. Nope, we don't do that. Nope. We don't do that kind of thing, especially in Shelbyville. We don't do that. Nope. Yeah, in Shelbyville, we don't do that kind of thing. People drive here bad enough without doing something like that. So, yeah, we don't do that. Not here. Not a good idea. All right. See, that's the one thing too, though, about when you're far away, and then you know, like you're having with DoorDash. I mean, I was only like 5 seconds from having to restart the dash. So what we're gonna do is, like, we're gonna sit here for a couple minutes to see if we get anything, and sit here for a couple minutes to see if we get anything, see if we might get an Applebee's or Penn Station or something. We'll just sit here for a few minutes to see if we get anything. And then we'll go back to the other side. Yeah. Yeah, you've been doing, Shannon. Hadn't seen you in a little bit, so yeah. Okay. So, it says here Starbucks is one of the places, so, okay. Okay. All right, guys, come on now. Right at the moment, Oregon's in third place, so let's we need to so we got 45 minutes, so let's let's get something going here. All they need is $8 to tie Michigan State. If that happens, then we have a dash off in in Rushville for 2 hours between the two teams. So that will add to their score. So Michigan's still sitting there in 4th place with 127. So, oh, come on now. Either platform, let's go. Either platform. Let's go, guys. Come on now. We'll just sit here for a couple minutes, and then we'll head back towards the other direction. 45 minutes, then we'll have our drawing to see who the Mama Gigs drawing winner will be, and we'll see from there. What was the weirdest dash that you ever had to do? Daryl, if you look at Thursday, the Penn State dash, that's your guys' team because it's Pennsylvania. You ought to check both of those dashes and see just how weird and crazy they were. That was just recently. That was Thursday. Yeah, you have to check both of those dashes out from start to finish on both of them and just see how crazy they were. I mean, they were just, so stupid that it just, unreal. That's the reason why Penn State got the extra hour today, was because of how crazy it was. I mean, the stuff that happened, Daryl, when you watch it, the stuff that happened, you're going to be laughing hysterically. That's how stupid it was. You'll be hysterically laughing, both of you. I mean, it was hysterically funny. And hysterically stupid because of how, how DoorDash handled two situations. And then Uber, too. I mean, the Uber order at the very first beginning, that was stupid in itself. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, I'll give you one little tidbit. I was offered $1.50 to go 12 miles. That was an Uber offer. $1 on Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday's dash, the Penn State dash. Yeah, where you guys are, Pennsylvania, yeah. Let's see. Immortality and no aging degradations. I said, I wish we had immortality, but unfortunately we don't. So, okay, so we're not going to stay here then, because time is money. We're going to move around and try to get something going here, guys. We got about 40 minutes to go. We need some order here. $8 to tie Michigan State, 18 to tie the leaders, and we need to do something though. And we made $54, but I would at least hope to make 60. Yeah, Shannon, doing pretty good today. I mean, you can see the snow on the ground here. Yeah, it was, yesterday's dash was fun. I mean, Shannon, we got at Mama Gigs to 500 yesterday. We did it live, and that's the reason why we're having a drawing for her. So, yeah, this is DoorDash and Uber Eats, both. I'm doing both platforms. Made $30 on DoorDash in the first hour, and then made $24 on Uber Eats just now. So $54 on total on both platforms. So we still got a little time on the clock though. So we really we need some ding from somebody. One of you guys need to do something here. We need $8 to tie. And we have a dash off in Rushville. I'd love to see that. I like to take you guys to Rushville again, because Rushville especially now that McDonald's is back. That could be a game changer there. Not much Uber there, but DoorDash, yes, there is. All right. Let's go up this way. Thinking I'd get a Maya's or a Wings, etc., or a Arby's up here. Nope. There's Shop and Deliver up this way too. Something. Come on now. See, sometimes I think if you have DoorDash on too long, they kind of want to punish you. Brendan Bob, I am back after 1 year. Remember you? Hey, yeah, I think I remember your name. Yeah, welcome in. Appreciate you joining. We're having a, we're trying to see if we can add to $54 here. I would love to have 60 before it ends, because then that way I would basically have $20 an hour. So somebody needs to do something here. Your old channel was Brandon Spencer. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, we're just going to do this. We're going to do the tornado garden trick. See if that works. You remember me? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you were probably on at the time I did the, this kind of dash last year. So, yeah, I've been on. Okay, now you say you're busy, but you certainly haven't shown it. So let's see if you're lying or telling the truth. I'm going to wait 30 seconds here till I can, to see if you're telling the truth or if you're lying. So let's see just how busy you say you are. Let's see. You're back. You're okay. Too bad I wouldn't be delivering for you. Jamie, welcome in. Olives, black olives. Black olives are the only thing that I like. I mean, green olives are okay, but there's nothing like, I like black olives, especially on pizza. All right. You said you're very busy. Okay. Come on now. Are you lying or are you telling the truth? Or you say very busy. You just said you were busy. Are you lying or telling the truth? So far, it looks like you're lying. You said you're busy. Okay, well, I'm not getting any orders, so come on now. You don't need to lie. You said you were busy. You're very busy. Just watch for a few seconds. No, I'm talking about DoorDash, not you, Brennan. Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about DoorDash. DoorDash just gave me a message that said they were busy. I'm not talking about you. I mean, I'm sorry that that you might have thought that, but no, that's not directed to you. That's directed to DoorDash and their platform. Yeah. I wasn't meaning you. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't mean for you to take that the wrong way. It had nothing to do with you or anybody else on there. It had to do with DoorDash. They just sent a message on there while I was in pause and said that they were busy. And so I turned it back on and I said, you guys are busy. Well, where's my order? You say you're busy. Where's an order at here? We're only going 30 more minutes here. We got a team that's waiting for orders here on both platforms. I mean, let's go, guys. Come on now. There's all kinds of stuff around here to take. Let's get with it. Come on, DoorDash, let's go. Just because I had to take a couple of Uber orders does not give you the reason to not want to give me anything. I was all the way up in the boonies in Morristown. I still had to come back to town, and Uber was nice enough to give me a couple orders. So, I mean, I wasn't even close to town. So, I mean, what was I going to do? They not busy. Yeah, I say they're lying. So if I don't get an order here in the next, I'm going to give them, I'm going to give them like 5 minutes. And if I don't get an order here in 5 minutes, then I'm going to play something because, they're not telling the truth. Oh yeah, Shelbyville is busy. If you'd like to dash, right. There you go. Okay, we got 675 plus. Okay, whatever that is, only going 2.6 miles. All right, let's go take it. Remember, they only need 8. They need 8 to tie Michigan State. 9 to take to pass Michigan State. So, okay. Yeah, when I said I'm only going to give you five more minutes, or I would have played the technical foul, and they say, "Oh no, don't do that. We'll give you an order. We'll give you an order." Okay, well, thank you. I don't have my food yet. An hour ago? Where are you at, Brennan? It's 7 Eastern time here. Where are you at? Because I could tell if it's the time of day, and where it might be, I could see why it might be late. Florida, okay. So you're the same time we are, yeah, in Florida, yeah, okay. Just kidding, West Virginia, okay. All right. So you're Mountaineers, okay. Yep, the Mountaineers. You've had former Cincinnati coach Bob Huggins for a while. So, yeah. All righty. Okay. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay. Sorry, we can't have that kind of thing on there. Yeah. Yeah, we don't spam the chat like that, okay? We appreciate you joining, but we do not spam the chat, all right? That's not what we do here. Okay, so we still have 30 minutes. Only 2.6 miles to Papa John's, so let's see what happens. Or 2.6 miles to the... Nobody here. Well, that's weird. Usually there's a lot of people here at this time. All right, we're here at the store. All right, let me go pick it up. And do I have a pizza bag? Of course I do. I don't know why you have to ask me every time. Didn't have to pick it up till late after 7. They had it done at 3 after 7. That's good. Okay. Now I need a picture of this. I think I, well... Okay. All right, they want another, so apparently they don't. Okay, so try again. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, it says hand it to him. Okay, where are we at? Oh. Oh, okay, I know where that is. All right. Yeah, I know exactly where that is. Okay. Football team? Well, let's see. Yeah, Mike Ella, looking at favorite football team. Well, I don't really follow football as much as I do college basketball, and if you know, if because I'm more into the college mode than I am in professional. Not to say that I don't follow professional, because I do, but if I would have to say, you know, as far as, you know, as a professional football team, I would say I was been more of a Bears fan, and than anything, because I was born in Chicago, so I've always been a Bears fan. So, you like Detroit? Yeah, they've been okay. Okay, sorry, Michaela, but we don't talk like that on this channel, okay? Yeah, that's not appropriate language, and we're not doing that. Okay, I guess they're waiting for me. Okay. So yeah, we do not we do not speak that kind of language on this channel, Michaela. So yeah, I'm sorry I had to delete you, but that kind of language is not appropriate. So. Oh, well, you get trolls, but what do you do without trolls? When you get trolls, that means they're jealous. So, I mean, that's fine. Daniel, welcome in, Daniel. Thank you for joining. Yeah, we're about to take this Papa John's order here. All right. Going down here because where I need to go is down this way. So, okay, it'll be close to where some restaurants will be down here. So we'll go ahead and hit the directions, and we'll be on our way.
Drive south on Amos Road for 1 mile.
Yeah, I'm glad this was pretty close, and I was, that it's up near restaurants, because then that way we still got like, maybe 17, 18 minutes by the time I get through dropping this off. So, okay. Oh, really? Huh. Okay. Let's see, this next area up here will be where I'll be turning, so, yep.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Congressional Way.
All right. Looks like several cars turning down there.
Turn right onto Congressional Way. Then turn left onto Senator Place. Turn left onto Senator Place. Then 927 Governor's Lane.
Yep, and it turns into that, yeah.
46176. USA will be on the left.
Have I delivered this person before? I wonder if I have. What's the average tip? Usually $2 to $3.
927 Governor's Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
Okay, that person there I delivered. Let's see, should it be? Yep, right here. All right. This is a handed, I believe. Yep, all right. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Let's see what happens with that one. It was $675 plus. So, Marcus delivered. What did they give us? You round that up. Oh, we got an order. Dairy Queen, where's it going? Okay. Well, they're going to pass Michigan State, so all right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, Brendan. Bob, appreciate you joining. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm just going to do a little turnaround right here. Not going to be in anybody's driveway or anything, so you guys don't need to worry about that. I'm not in your driveway, I'm in the street, so I just got to hurry before that one car gets up here. So, all right. Yeah, I had to hurry because this car's coming. So, all right. Okay, we're going to Burger King, or going to Dairy Queen here. So, all right, let me pull up here so I can fix that real quick.
Drive north on Senator Place, then turn right onto Congressional Way.
Because that car was coming, and I had to. All right. All right, let's see here. All right. There we go. I don't know why it did that. Okay. Yeah, I kind of had to hurry because that car was coming, so. Why is it doing that? I don't get it. It's not supposed to do that. All right. It hurt. Yeah, well, I mean, I had to hurry though because that car was coming, so I had to hurry and get out of that driveway. So, or I wasn't in the driveway, but all right, going to Dairy Queen now. Pick up a $3.50 order.
Turn right onto Congressional Way, then turn left onto Amos Road.
Because there was no other place. I would have had to drive all the way up somewhere in that little district. I would have had to drive all the way up somewhere and turn around when I could have just turned right there and made a U-turn. I said, second place? Yes. Yeah, if I round that up to the nearest dollar, they would have been tied. But now I got that $3.50 order. They passed them, so now Oregon's in second. So that would give them 155 after this order. But they're $7 behind first place now. Okay. The thing about Dairy Queen though is that it's outside, so I have to get that. I think I'm going to be coming back up this street, so $8 to win. Yeah. But of course I got to pick up the order, and if Dairy Queen is slow, then who knows? Because then I got to drive back up here, so. Hey, what's up, Alan? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I'm going to be delivering this, and pretty soon, in the next 15 minutes, if I still got to deliver this order, and if I don't get another order, then we'll do the drawing to see who the Mama Gigs, who the Mama Gigs winner will be. And then we draw for the next team, which most likely will be tomorrow. So, even though it is Veterans Day, hey, where's your lights? Yeah, get them. Yeah, where's your lights at? Yeah, I got you.
State Route 44.
Yep. You all saw that here. Yep. Yay, no lights. Yeah, they got you. Can't be doing that in this town. Little indie gig life action there.
Continue for a half mile.
Yep. You're a veteran? All right. Well, thank you for serving the country. Appreciate it, man. Celebrating Veterans Day tomorrow. Yeah, that's really stupid to not have lights on at this time of night. Very stupid. Yeah. That's an unnecessary ticket.
Turn right onto East Michigan Road. Then, in 600 feet, 1614 East Michigan Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176-1890, United States will be on the left.
All right, so we're going to turn right here.
1614 Michigan Road, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176-1890, United States is on the left.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's see if they got it ready. All right. Well, that was nice. They gave me a free root beer. I appreciate that. All right. Well, that's awesome. Okay. Okay, so verify it. Well, I can't verify it because, I mean, I know I got a bag, but I mean, I see no receipt, though. They don't give you a receipt, just like Starbucks, so I just have to take a picture of the bag. Oh, well, whatever. All right. All right. So, let's see which way I go here. I mean, I know I've seen this number, but here. The Army, okay. Yeah. Yeah, they train for the Army at the Camp Atterbury in Edinburgh. So, yeah, that's the Army base there. Okay, let's see.
Drive southwest, then turn left onto East Michigan Road.
Okay. Well, that might be easier said than done here for a minute or two. All right.
Continue for a half mile.
Yeah, I thought it was that way. Okay. I just knew the name of that, but I just couldn't remember what side, if I, had to go a certain way to get there. I rarely deliver on this street, but I've seen it before. I just don't remember where. It was at Fort Polk, Louisiana 71. Oh, okay. Well, we thank you for your service then. I really appreciate that. And any service that you did, other than that, your service is very much appreciated, and we thank you. Hope you have a good day celebrating tomorrow. You deserve to be honored.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Progress Parkway.
And anyone else that served that was in the service, you're very much deserve to be honored tomorrow. We thank you for your service.
Turn right onto Progress Parkway.
Robert, welcome in, Robert. Thank you for joining. As soon as I deliver this, let's see if we have anything. We will, if I don't get any other order, we will, have our, drawing. So am I going there so I'm going there the back way then, I guess. There's Fran again. Welcome, Fran. Thank you once again. Yeah, she knows that she knows that the drawing's coming up, so we'll see who it is. Unfortunately, we did not have a dirty stack tonight. But we still have a drawing anyway. There, Dean sent another one. So what we got? Roger that. Okay. I got a couple more names to add there, so I'll sit there and write them down here as soon as I drop this off here. Get my trusty pen and things out there. Yep. Dean takes care of all of us. We got to take care of him and get him that 500. Because we're ready for some stories. Yeah. All right.
In 900 feet, turn right onto Oakleaf Way.
Okay, so this is where it's at. Oh, yeah, all right. So I'm taking the back way to get to the... Yeah, okay, now I know where we're at. Oh, man.
Turn right onto Oakleaf Way. In 500 feet, turn left onto Black Oak Drive.
Welcome
Turn
all.
left onto Black Oak Drive.
Region for
Then turn
South
right
Arkansas.
onto Barrow
Okay. All right. Yeah, they added on to this too, and it's looking real nice.
Turn right onto Barrow Way. Then turn left onto White Oak Lane.
Okay.
Turn left onto White Oak Lane. Then, in 300 feet, 1986 White Oak Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA will be on the left.
Okay.
Drive south on Barrow Way. Then turn left onto Oak Terrace Drive. Drive east on White Oak Lane. Then, in 200 feet, 1986 White Oak Lane, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA will be on the left.
Okay. Right on the end, I guess? Yep. All right. Right here on the end. All right. I'll be right back with us. right. Okay. Let me just turn over here so that I can go ahead and write these names down here before I forget. Okay, Roger that. And then there was one other one. Then we'll play this song. Okay. Here. All right. Pen out and go ahead and do this. Okay. Okay, there's Roger that. And then there's the other one that was on. Yeah, okay, I remember who that was. Okay. Okay. Get ready to get my blue cards out here. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, we're getting ready to do the drawing, guys, I think. Okay, it's 7:30 according to my clock up here, so, all right. Okay, we're going to head up to where we need to go, and we're going to do our drawing real quick. Let's see, I'm trying to remember which way is it there. Yeah, okay, so yeah, go back, so I can go back this way. All right, yeah. All right. Then I can go back out this way, just like I came in. Okay. The back way. Next school? Yeah, we're going to do that too. Wait till I get over there. We'll draw the next school first, and then we'll draw the next school first, and then we'll do the one. Yeah, we wait to see who the next school will be. So yeah. All right. Okay. Right. Okay, so no more orders on either platform. So, Penn State's in the lead with 162, and second place is Oregon with 155. Third place is Michigan State with 152, and fourth place is Michigan with 127. So, that's the standings right now. So we're going to go up here, do our little drawings real quick. That was not a bad dash at all, guys. I mean, not at all. I had $11 to that, so yeah, I made over 60. You know, I mean I made a little more than $20 an hour in that 3 hour time period. That is not bad. Not bad at all. Surely got the floating heart and happy poof. Oh, okay. All right. I'd say Unity too. All right. Yeah. Exactly. Well, then of course there's Tuesday tomorrow, but then again, we don't know what Tuesday brings. So, yeah, that, yeah. I think one of the reasons why today was pretty decent was the fact that it's cold out, and not a lot of people, I think, really wanted to do anything tonight. But yeah, it was. Yeah, I am very happy with that. I really am. I think both schools, had a great, did really good together. I mean, it was good that Oregon had that carryover, because that right there made the difference. But I just thought, go ahead and, being that I had a little time today, just go ahead and knock both out, so that, just get them both done, so that we don't have to worry about it. All right. Another high five from, so yeah. So Colleen, your team is second place. All right, so I'm going to go up here. Actually, we'll go ahead and play the song right now before we get up there. So thank you to those of you that gave floating hearts, high fives, all those things, and gift memberships. Okay. We'll sit up here in this parking lot right here, since there's something I've got to get in here. So, okay. All right, TG Colleen again. All right, guys, thank you very much for all the support there. Okay, here we go. The first thing we're going to do, I've got all my yellows in here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and draw for the yellow. Okay, who's the next school that's going most likely tomorrow? Let's see who it is. I have a name, and it is Wisconsin. All right, Wisconsin will go tomorrow. All right, so the Badgers will go tomorrow. So we do that on that one. All right, so Wisconsin will be the school. All right, now we're going to throw the blue ones in there. Okay, we're going to throw the blue ones inside the bag here. All right. Give it a good shake. All right, I have a card. Let's see, or I have a blue one here, and let's see who it is. Interesting. What's the Stardashians? Yep. Stardashians are the winner of the Mama Gigs drawing. Yeah. Stardashians, congratulations, Eric and Lee. You guys are the winners of the Mama Gigs drawing. All right. Let's go ahead and give the cheers for them. Congratulations, Mama Gigs, for getting the 500 and the Stardashians winning the Mama Gigs drawing. Thank you, Tornado. All right, one more time for Tornado. One more time. Yep, the Stardashians, Eric and Lee, the Stardashians are the winners. All right. Had some pretty good dashes here, guys. All right, guys. That's fantastic. All right. All right. Well, now that Wisconsin is going tomorrow, I'm going to do a couple of errands here and rest up for, my dash tomorrow. It's Veterans Day. I don't know what to expect. It could be anything. You never know. Could be some good dirty stacks. You never know. So it's going to be kind of, be kind of chilly in the morning. So, anything can happen. So anyway, well, I appreciate you all guys all joining again. I thank you very much. And, congratulations to Penn State taking the lead and Oregon taking second place. So we'll see what Wisconsin does starting tomorrow. So until then, guys, thank you very much. And as always, as I say, I will see you in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.